Hi all, welcome to another Wet and Wild Wednesday with Casey from CWV Artistry. I love sugarcraft moulds. I had this one from Timo a while back, and I recently also got this massive package, sorry about the noise, of absolutely gorgeous, sorry about the reflection as well, can't do anything about that, chrome nail powders from Timo. So I'm going to use some of these in there. And just hope I don't make a mess. I need a finer brush for that one. Let's see what I've got here. One's too. This should do it. Right. Okay. So move the squeaky chair. What am I going to do? I'm going to use this very pale gold just to get the bra covered. Champagne gold. Only a tiny amount, but wanted to be sure that that part was covered before I put the flesh tone on. Let me grab a wet wipe. A little bit. Split it up there at the side. So next part is this beautiful pink. Looks more purple now actually, but never mind. Who says mermaids aren't purple anyway? They may be for all we know. I would have liked to have done this in UV resin for the time, but it's not going to work in a sugarcraft mould, unfortunately. But it would take forever and a day because I'd have to be layering it very, very thin layers. I think that's all the skin covered. Make sure I'm right up the edges there. I missed a bit there. I'm going to knock off the excess and give it a clean up, and I will be right back to move on. See you in a sec. Okay, done. So I'm going to use this lighter one for the tail fin and just in the little bits here. Very pretty pale blue. Hoping my hand isn't in your way too much. Right, a little bit of clean up to do there. And again, I will be back. See you soon. Okay, 2 more colours to go. I'm going to do the gold in the hair now. This is going to be quite fiddly, so I want to make sure it gets into right up into the tips. I did contemplate giving her green hair, and I think, I'm sorry now that I haven't, but it doesn't matter. Now, I'm going to have to go and check the picture because I'm not sure whether this is hair or whether she's kind of holding an octopus or something. I'll be back in a second. Okay, it is her hair, or mostly. This bit here apparently is a shell. Yeah. That took some finding. I hadn't realised how long ago this was delivered. And I've had it about 2 months. So I'm just going to make sure I've got everything covered right down in these little peaks, and I will be back. See you in a sec. Hey, the final colour. This is kind of like a teal, I hope. I hope it's going to be more green than it looks in the pot. Either way, doesn't really matter. It'll be fine. There we are. So, excuse me, noisy boy. Motorbike revving up outside. What was I saying? Oh, yes. I'm going to go mix up some resin, and I will see you very soon. Bye. Got my resin mixed up. Now I know that these colours will show better if I put black behind them, but I want to go with white. So just going to put a little blob of this pigment paste. It's probably too much, but right. Mix that in. I'll be back in a sec. Right, sorry about that. Somebody came to talk to me. But I've got this mixed up now. I've only got about 15 or maybe 20 grams in this cup. Probably about 20, I think. Which will probably be ample, but I put more on standby if it's not. So what I need to do, get a bit more up in the head, because that's where we're going to have problems if we do. Because we need for it to get right down into the tips of the hair. Yeah. I'm going to use my little pointy stick to encourage it. Plenty of room in there still. Can't pick it up and bend it. It's more or less stuck to the coaster it's sitting on. It's the best way to do this is to actually pick the mould up and flex it. But as I've got it sitting on a coaster, it's kind of suctioned itself to it. And I think we're actually there with the tips. Now I'm going to move this over onto my other table because I need the space here. I'll top it off and I will be back when we're ready for the demold. See you in a bit. Hi all, this is ready to demold now. And I'm actually quite pleased. Sorry, I just need to peel it off the coaster it's suctioned itself to, just so that I can get it out. I kind of expected to run down here and here, and it didn't, so very pleased about that at least. Hope the rest of it. Nice soft mould, so well, the mould's come away clean. The bits went over obviously, but let's have a look. That is very, very pretty. I'm very pleased. It is matte. So I think I am going to clean up the overspill. That's irritating me already. And I will come back when we're ready to give it a coat of UV, make it all shiny. See you in a sec. Okay, she's all trimmed up now, and I'm just going to use this UV varnish sealer. I just think it'll look so much nicer glossy. I think I've got it all. I'll double check in a second. I'm going to get this under the light and get it cured up. And I will be back to show you the photos at the end. See you later.